Well, hello, gentlemen. Nice to see you. Well, nice for you to be there. I know you're there. I can feel you. Anyway, but what do you guys think about the age gap? You know, going out with somebody much younger than you. Let's assume she's 20 years old and you are 51. Is that okay? Well, according to the femons, no. Because if you're a male going out with a younger femon, that means you're vile, disgusting, and quite a sick individual. But if you're a femon going out with a younger man, let's say a much younger man, then it is, you go girl. You see, femons have used the shaming language for years. And thank God lots of men nowadays don't even bother listening to it. Because it's all double standards. Look at the things they used to say about those male teachers who went out with one of their students, a femon student. Have you seen in the papers lately? Nearly every other day, a femon teacher is caught having sex with one of her students. But notice how the media's language is different. But what about the age gap? Does it make any difference? Like I said, you're 51, she's only 20. Well, of course, there's a good reason. Her body would still be very firm. But she would want to do a lot different things than you would. So would you let her go out and do these different things that you've already done and got bored with? And if you did, what type of relationship is that? Generally speaking, none of these relationships work. Because generally speaking, the younger person is with the older person for some other reason. Usually money. At least that's the case for an older man with a younger femon. Of course, the younger femon will go with a man just because he's a star or a celebrity, but he'll have money too anyway. For those old ladies who go with these Greek boys, who sometimes marry them, the Grand usually has a little bit of money, but the Greek is usually after a green card. And it's usually all just for show, is to make the older person feel young again. But unfortunately, it never lasts. Now, I myself went out with a much younger person than what I was at the time. And that was in Thailand, because it's very hard to tell their age, a lot of them. But of course it never lasted, because I found it quite, well, irritating. Even though she looked and was built like a goddess. Still remember her. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, she was of age, of course. I don't mean that young. Anyway, for me, as far as I'm concerned, the difference in age between the two people should be reasonably similar. It can be a few years either way. But if it's too many years, it'll never work. What's your thoughts on this, guys? You let me know, won't you? I mean, that guy that's with Cher at the moment, who's 35 and I think she's 70-some years of age. He's with her because he loves her and still thinks she looks great. Nah, he's with her because of the money. Sorry, Cher. Deal with it. Take it easy.